The Big Green Egg is the latest in quality smokers that have been manufactured since 1974. While the original design is over 3,000 years old, the art of smoking dates back to prehistoric days. Long before man enjoyed smoking fine confectionery tobaccos and other assorted weeds, they were smoking foods. Back in the days of the dinosaurs. In fact, that is why the Big Green Egg is modeled after the look of dinosaur eggs, to show the heritage of history of man's enjoyment of smoking meats. Now, let's take a moment to review the simple assembly instructions. When unpacking your Big Green Egg, it is important to note how all items were flat packed for shipping. You do not want to puncture an important piece of equipment, so please proceed with caution. Once all outer packing materials have been disposed of, you will notice inside there is a fire box beneath the crate, a fire ring, and also a grid. Please remove these with caution. Beneath these items are the instruction manual, this VHS cassette which you will require a VCR for playback, a temperature gauge, and other random items. Please place these aside. Once all outer wrappings are safely removed, please ensure the L-axle rod is properly unpacked. Remember, the R-axle rod is already attached to the C-pin joint. It is important to remember that improperly attaching the L-axle rod can lead to flare-ups. The R-pin joint will attach later to the spring-assisted bend hinge.
August blends and quality
Methodist
clean works only
okay.
for right?
Crucial piece of information, as it can lead to an explosion. Once the lid hinge is attached, you are ready to grill. Now that we have safely assembled the Big Green Egg, we are ready to pick a location to safely smoke our foods. Let us first discuss what is not optimal. While your porch or patio may seem like a safe place to cook, if it is wood, it is not advised. It is also no longer advised to cook indoors. For safety precaution, it is important to measure an area at least 350 feet from your home's front entryway. Smoking foods near fireworks or open gas lines is not recommended. There are two ways to start your Big Green Egg. Kerosene is no longer recommended. To use the charcoal method, open the flange head valve, slide open the charcoal cantometer, and empty the bag of the premium charcoal of your choice. Per the manual, Uncle Roy's generic ore is no longer recommended. Now that our Big Green Egg is fully assembled, let us meet our host, Marvin L. Handelman, as he will share with us some delicious recipes.
Don't go away. When we come back, you will learn how to make some exceptionally delicious meals on the Big Green Egg as you meet our experts. But first, let's take a sneak peek at what's happening at the annual Eggtoberfest in Atlanta, Georgia.
Early in the morning, we'll be smoking when the ganja plant comes to bloom. Yeah. Later in the evening, we'll still be smoking leftovers from the afternoon. A spliff, a joint, whatever you think to call it, 'cause you know just smoking too. Yeah, we're smoking, yeah, smoking till my face turn blue. Yeah, a nickel, a quarter, an ounce, a pound. Yeah, smoking till my sock is true. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's time for my favorite part of the program. You're about to see cooking on the Big Green Egg at its finest. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the Big Green Egg. As you see, we're having a festival behind us.
This is
where eggheads...
Most important, we're going to take some tastes of what they've put together for us. Probably pretty hot right now.
Pretty hot right now. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and try and nibble on one. Which one should I do?
It doesn't matter.
Here we go. Okay, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot, but we're going to try it. Both spicy hot and hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Ooh, it's got a bite to it,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, good bite.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
Everyone say, hey, there's a fucking jerky. And by the way, I've been sampling it, and it's excellent.
Thank you. It's worked out pretty easy. It's very easy to make.
I finna eat a hamburger. It took it. And I don't even know where it's at.
It took your hamburger out of your
Hamburger,
hand.
fries, and drink. I don't know where it's at.
I cook it between usually 200 and 250 degrees, and that's it. Really depends on how much attention you want to pay. One beauty I found in the egg is you don't have to pay a lot of attention to it.
Okay, so how did you prepare this?
I marinated it for 24 hours in Italian dressing and balsamic marinade for 24 hours, then took it out, dried it, and then I put a rub on it that consisted of coarse ground black pepper, garlic salt, Montreal steak sauce, and then rubbed that on it. Then I put mustard on the outside, wrapped it in saran wrap for 24 hours.
Now, it'll be a little pink in the middle.
That's what I want.
Now that we have learned some of these fantastic recipes, it is time to discuss the choice of wood chips. Apple, cherry, and sugar maple are recommended. Pecan wood shavings are recommended. We now also recommend alder. Finally, rum-soaked vintage-aged barrel chips are also recommended. Per the revised 1998 manual, high-density fiberboard is no longer supported. Shaved sheetrock is also no longer recommended. And finally, both synthetic and natural mulch are not recommended. Now that we are ready to cook, here are the final instructions. If you have used the smoker for a cremation, ensure all ashes are removed. Next, ensure the J-axle rod is fully inserted into the temperature regulator. If we plan to steam our food as opposed to smoke it, it is important to choose and insert our steaming food modulator plate. Remember to remove the heat dispersing rack if we are to steam our food instead of smoke it. If we are using coal as opposed to wood chips, it is important to use the supplied medium density fiberboard fire starters. Once fully ignited, we will then open the flange hinge valve regulator to ensure the smoke escapes properly.
No Big Green Egg experience would be complete without some of the many accessories available. Many dealers of the Big Green Egg have a variety of these helpful accessories that have been designed specifically for the Big Green Egg.
To ensure the maximum smoke flavor, make sure to purchase the bird cage. Remember, the smaller bird cage is for duck, geese, and pigeons, while the mega-sized bird cage is for turkeys and ostrich. It is no longer necessary to place wild boar or full-sized pigs in the bird cage. Remember, for any meats imported from Korea or mainland China, it is important to use the V-Rack, so the possible contaminated juices will not damage the finish of your smoker. Unfortunately, the Green Egg Pie Rack has been discontinued, as it is no longer optimal to smoke pies. However, cakes are still recommended. The optional imitation styrofoam insert is recommended for pizza only. As per the manual, when handling Styrofoam brand's imitation styrofoam, it is always important to wear gloves. Multiple hats are available online and per the Big Green Egg mail order catalog. Visit www.thebiggreenegg.com for more headwear accessories. Per recent events, Big Green Egg brand charcoal is no longer recommended. Please also avoid using Uncle Roy's Generico. Our latest egg holders are modeled from plastic resin which are made to resemble shingled wood. Remember, cooking near wood is no longer recommended.
Well, that's all for this edition of the Big Green Egg Experience. I hope you've enjoyed the program. Keep in mind that there is much, much more you can do with your Big Green Egg than what we've shown you here today. So I'd like to encourage you to experiment and use your Big Green Egg frequently. For more help and information, visit a Big Green Egg dealer near you, or you can visit the Big Green Egg website at www.biggreenegg.com. At the site, you can learn
more about the different Big Green Egg models.
And until next time, goodbye and happy cooking.